every time that you enter into this, after you give her the eyes, it just changes the whole game. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Very well, then take note.
So for the final leveling, what I would do, especially if you're going into the Ring City or if you're going to be going concentrated snowfield as well, I would actually take your dex all the way to 82. I would leave vitality at 60. I would take dex all the way to 82, and then go to strength and take strength all the way up to 18, so that your shield of 1, you can actually carry over your shield of 1. This also works into dex as well, so you get through most of your weapon damage. And then from 82 all the way to 88, do not go capped to 99 because it won't increase all that much more damage. And then from there, I would take vitality and max it all the way to 99, giving you as much equip load and physical flat defenses as you can get, and that just gives you really good armor and really good negations to your flat defenses. But beyond that, I can't say anything more or less about the leveling system. That is kind of what it is. Regardless of whatever Souls games that you're playing, though, especially if you're playing, Dark Souls 3, or I haven't played Dark Souls 1 or 2, but you want to, number one stat is always going to be your health, is going to be vigor. Can't express that enough.
Yeah.
My thanks for
You
the eyes
mean
thou's given.
the painted world of Arendelle?
Yeah.
Firekeepers are not meant to
You're
have
thinking
eyes.
of Elden Ring.
It is
Probably.
The snowfield.
These will reveal
Oh, yeah.
through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire, a vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis different to what is seen when stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames, like precious embers, left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been.
This game hits completely different than Elden Ring. Elden Ring's like, yeah, you can kind of change your endings and, not all that much story. You get to this and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I just love it. It's very good.
Ashen One, if thine heart should kill, I will as it is.
And then she just repeats that
Farewell,
last line.
Ashen One.
Also, I think the king also says some things about it too.
Aha, thou return. So, the eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So, I willed myself Lord to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent?
I like that because it makes you think about what you're doing.
The eyes show a world.
Yeah.
So, what is thine intent?
And he just repeats his last line.
All the more, should thy fate impale such foul.
No, I didn't mean to skip over that.
Aha, so I took the mantle of Lord of Choose thy fate all the.
Yeah, he just says different things. I love. It's so good. And of course, from here we could go to the Ring City and also the painted world as well. But just because of time, we're just going to go ahead and go forward.
All right. I have found another pale tongue.
Yorn the Giant, I believe. Aldrich.
I mean, I almost beat him with just my lightning bolt. But I would prefer to have my sword as well. And my ball of fire.
Abyss Watcher's my favorite boss in the entire game. Actually, Gundyr as well. The first Gundyr and even the second Gundyr are really good in Dark Eater as well. Now Yorn the Giant.
I don't even know who my favorite boss is.
Oh yeah, you have to play it through a few times to kind of get a feel for what you really like.
Yeah. For me, I just like Elden Ring a lot more.
Yeah.
I did have to respec for Melania, though,
To beat her?
to beat her.
What did you do?
I just did my dragon build again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did I beat her with the first time?
And the Prince Lothric.
The five lords sit their
Okay.
5 thrones,
Did not
all
know you
thanks to
do
thee,
that.
most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lord's embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Farewell, Ashen One, mayst thou thy peace discover. Ashen and a true Ashen One, if kill me, as farewell, may
Is that all she says?
Ashen One and a true
Yeah, that's all she says.
farewell,
Okay.
may
Lock on, please.
Wow. I will wait for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Kneel.
noble lords
What?
of Cinder,
There we go. Apparently I talked to her by accident.
and the lords go without thrones. Surrender
Bye,
your
pygmy.
fires to the true heir. Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordrin, deliverers of the first flame.
And now we are in the Lord of Cinder's
Whoa.
area.
Okay.
And of course, you could do other things if you didn't want to finish out the rest of the game before you finish. But we're just gonna go ahead
And finish the
and
game.
finish it.
Proceed to the first flame. Yes.
And of course, there is the there is this bonfire over here,
Mm-hmm.
which leads you to the drag heap and
Oh.
goes forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna go for Cinder.
Cinder.
To Cinder! Charge!
Cinder, honestly, I think is a little bit easier than um the Nameless King.
Oh. Well, he was kind of hard for me. Hello, Cinder. Oh, okay. I forgot you do that. Oh, okay.
I don't like your scimitar form.
Yeah, I don't like the pike form.
It's like the Ethereal Knights with that scimitar form.
Ew. Ah! Let me go! No! Let me heal! Oh, come on. Oh, now you're gonna be a mage, huh? Oh, phase two! Ah, run away.
And that was the Lord of Cinder.
Oh, he's gonna be a toughy one on this one.
Second phase is a little bit tougher.
Yes. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Okay. Gotcha.
Nice.
Second try.
Yeah, and
I
his
died the
kick.
first time.
Oh yeah. Oh, you died the first time?
Yeah, I died the first time.
Oh. Um,
Soul of Cinder.
with his kick though, I was gonna say his kick is actually pretty easy to punish. Like if you or his grab, his grab and his kick. If you dodge the grab or the kick, you
Uh-huh.
can just roll right next to him and then just be like, "Oh, hi there," and then he's trying to get out of that grab animation and the kick animation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the kick. I think the kick comes out pretty quick. I think it's mainly the grab, that if you dodge the grab, you have a whole bunch of time to just wail on him while he's trying to get out of the grab animation.
Yeah.
But yes, are you ready?
Yes. Summon the Firekeeper. Summon thy Firekeeper. Hello, Firekeeper. Oh, I didn't notice you had a gem in the front of your mask thing.
What, you didn't notice the
No, I
gem?
didn't notice the gem. I wasn't looking at her face the first time.
What, you didn't like her face?
I said I wasn't looking at her face.
The night build though for this game is like, it's really the
Hmm.
paramount of this game. It does really well throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
And like for you, you were just like, okay, well, I have flasks though. Just keep on drinking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Very simple. It just keeps it simple, and I love that.
I should have just did night to begin with.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
well,
have had so much trouble.
that was our first mistake though, doing Elden Ring and Dark
The
Souls 3,
first
is we were
flame
doing
quickly
both at the same
fades.
time.
Yeah.
Darkness will shortly settle.
I'm gonna put my controller down for this.
But one
And I'm not
day,
gonna hit her.
tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
And then you stab her in the back.
Like
I don't even
embers
have my
linked
controller
by
in hand.
Lord's pass. Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
Yes.
And that
It's Dark Souls.
was Dark Souls 3.
I should
Ah.
have just went night to begin with.
Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and skip because we've already seen this, I believe. Begin Journey 2 in current state.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
No. Well, that is all for we have for Dark Souls 3. Really good game throughout. Any of the Soul games, I think, I haven't played Dark Souls 1 or 2, but I think Dark Souls 3 for me is actually triumphantly better than Elden Ring. Like I said before, I am completely new to the Souls games in its entirety. I've mainly just been playing, Legend of Zelda games throughout their entire series.
Yeah.
But for these games, whether it be Elden Ring or Demon Souls, highly, highly recommend Dark Souls 3, even Demon Souls, over something like Elden Ring. Elden Ring doesn't hit the same note that Dark Souls hits, or that even Demon Souls hits, because Dark Souls, they did a phenomenal job with this game, and when you go over to Elden Ring, there's so much just quirkiness and then just kind of the repetitiveness of the boss. And when you play the bosses, when you play Dark Souls 3, everything feels unique, everything feels new. And even when you're replaying it, it's just such a good vibe. And it's not to the point where it's going to be super difficult for any player to get their hands on, being able to actually get through the game and being able to complete the game. It's pretty easy to do so. But if you're looking for something that you need to be able to play mage in, I would highly recommend Elden Ring, because Elden Ring is just better on the part of spells, because the spells honestly in the game are broken to that point.
Yes.
But for the the night variant side of things, I really enjoy Dark Souls 3. Everything is just really good throughout the entire game. But yes,
Yeah.
well, is that all the time we have for this episode?
Unfortunately, yes.
And we'll see you guys in a new game in the very next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.